Hi guys, so today's look is, I don't really know too much. I guess I'm just gonna wing it. I am gonna be using the Morphe 3502 palette, the new one that they just came out with. Just got it in the mail yesterday. That's the way it looks like. Has the names on it. I haven't used it at all. So, we'll see what we come up with today. I'm just going to focus on the eyes. I did do the rest of my face off camera. Well, not all my face, but some of it. So, wanted to do like a fall inspired look using this palette. I really liked it. So, we're going to get started. I will be showing you the different shades that I will be using. If I do decide to do a voiceover, I will list the brushes and the eyeshadows that I do use, but we'll just see how long it takes. Editing, I am using different lighting. I don't know if I look kind of different. We'll see, maybe because I don't have my eyes on, but we shall see. Hi guys, so I did one eye off camera. I wanted to see what I was going to come up with before I actually started doing my eyeshadow. So I am going to do this eye with you on camera. So basically what I started doing was, let me find the brush that I used. I used the Morphe M502, and I did start off with, let me see where those shades are at. So that way we know where they're at. I started off with Orb. I did start off with Orb, which is this kind of color. Third one in from the first row. Got some, dusted off the excess. And then I started to blend from the outer to inner. Sorry, I have a mirror here. I'm going to try to go as fast as I can so this video is not as long. So I went in, and the palette is very pigmented. This was just one little dab, and it's super pigmented. Like, it really is. I don't know if it's showing up on camera. So I'm going back in again, getting a little bit tapping off the excess, and then starting again from the outer and going in and out. Really building up the color, kind of raising it up to my eyebrow, bringing it up, and then I'll go in windshield wiper motions. Kind of extending it out to the outer brow so we can blend it. And I really wanted to use like the color Fire, use the color Blaze. Really pretty colors. So after you're done blending, I did go in with, and let me just clean it off because I used two colors on it. Went in with my M4. No. So like I went in with the same brush, the M502, and I went and I took a Blaze, which is this orange shade right here, with the same brush. And then I went in a little bit lower than what we really went in the initial time with. Just going back and forth. And then I go in a little bit more, just to build up the intensity. Sorry. It's gonna look crazy in the beginning, but then it all comes together. So this is the way it should look as of now. Then I do go in with my M433 brush, and I take the color Fire. I'm trying to remember the steps, guys, sorry. This is super pigmented, so take a little bit. And I go all the way to outer to inner. Back and forth. See, it should be looking like this. Then I tilt my brush. Instead of having it like this, I tilt it to the side so that I can further blend. And if you feel like you're losing your transition color, sorry guys, my voice is going out. You just pick up the past two colors. I'll mix them together on that M405 brush, somewhere wherever it's at. And then just kind of blend it out. And the red, you don't really need too much because it does stand on its own and you don't want it to overpower it. I mean, you want it to come through, but you don't want it to overpower it. So then we are taking heat. Did I do it? No, I didn't do it with this brush. So we're taking heat and we are going on our M562 brush, taking the color heat and then kind of going in there. And I went in with this brush because I want to further define it. I want the red to still peek through, but I want there to be that definition in the eye. So, going back in, making sure that we are defining this crease. I'm going back in with my M502 brush, taking these two colors together and just kind of softening up the color. It's okay if it goes up to your eyebrow because you can clean it up with the highlight. Okay, guys? Let me just dust this off because I picked up the wrong shade. And then we're just going to go back in and make sure that everything is blended. So I'm just looking back and forth to make sure it looks the same. So what I ended up doing was I did take a Blaze, which was the second color that we used in the transition in our crease. I did pick that up with a, I don't know what kind of brush this is, but it's just a flat kind of fluffy brush. Picking that up, dusting off the excess, and then I am dabbing this on my eyelid. Making sure that I cover all the eyelid with that orangey color, which is a Blaze. And then to give it that little spice, we are picking up Sauce, which is this glittery orange. Picking it up on the same brush, dusting off the excess, and then spraying it with my L'Oreal Infallible spray, and then we are going to dab it on. Picking up more, spraying it again. I'm doing this talk through because I normally don't do talk throughs. And a disclaimer, this is, well, my voice has always been very raspy. But due to this crazy Texas weather, it's cold and hot, my voice is going in and out. So if it's already raspy, it's even more raspier. Thank you, weather. So taking our M433 brush again, we are going to be going in with Chestnut. And we are going to apply this on the outer corner so we can bring in some depth back into the eye. And you want to start off, with not a lot of product. You can always build, but you can't not take away. So I'm just patting it on the outer corner and building it to the intensity that I want. Kind of merging those two colors together. And once I get it where I want, and I do bring up the color in the crease to further blend. So it should look something like this. I want to make sure I'm going to compare them both. Yeah, it's going good. And I want to make sure that I'm following all the steps. Okay, so that's the way that it should look like. So now what we're going to do is our lower lash line, and we are going to do all the steps that we did to the upper to the lower. Okay, so now I'm taking an M431 brush, and I'm going to be taking fire and heat together, mixing those two and dusting off the excess, and I'm going to be running that under my water line or lash line, whatever you call it. So it should look something like this. And then I am going to be taking a Blaze, which is the orangey shade that we used for our lid, on the same brush and running it underneath. Okay, so it's looking something like this. Then we are going to take my M321 brush. Dusting that off because I did use it to blend. And I'm going to be taking Orb, which is the first shade that we went in with. And I'm going to be running that underneath. My nose is running. I don't know why. To further blend. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take a flat definer brush. I used two brushes. Are you serious, Sarah? Anyways, taking the M432 brush, like so. I am going to be getting Chestnut again. Putting that on the outer. So we're going to go back in, blend it out with this brush. Now I wanted to kick it up a little bit, so I did use the eyeliner, and this is, this is the Marc Jacobs eyeliner. So I'm just going to put it on my waterline. It's going to pick up. Okay, so it's not cooperating with me, but it's okay. Doing that like so. Now the mistake that I did do was I used that flat definer brush, so I am going to be using this Morphe B11 angle brush, picking up with, which is the black shade here. I am going to be tightlining that, and you know what, I need to bring this down. To further like merge the two together, picking up with Hopefully it's looking the same. I'm going to go over that again because I want to make sure that's further blended out. And this Morphe black shadow is so pigmented. Like, it's like crazy. It's really, really pigmented. I did not expect this from this palette. I thought the Makeup Geek Corrupt shadow was the blackest, but this seems to like really, really come close to it. So I'm going to put a little bit on my lash line so that way I can kind of blend my lashes. Okay, like so. Now I'm going to be putting on the Vegas nail lashes. I'm going to coat my eyelashes really quick and apply this lash off camera, and I will be back. So I'm going to apply my blush, my highlight, my lip color, and I will be back to show you the finished results. So guys, this is the finished look. I put my hair up in a bun. Excuse me. I was going to put my extensions, but decided not to. I did apply the lashes. They're the Vegas Nay, and I did apply my Aries and Ophir from the Manny MUA. And then the Tarte's Lip Paint in Salty. Lip liner was... Where did that thing go? Well, it was a lip liner. So anyways, if you like this look and you like what you saw, please give my video a thumbs up. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below. And I look forward to bringing out another video. I think I'm going to be filming my BoxyCharm for October. So thank you for tuning in, for, supporting me, subscribing, liking. Thank you, and see you next time.